Yo, what's good, everybody? Welcome back to NCAA 25 Madden, or I just said fucking Madden. Jeez, Buffalo Bulls franchise with the L7C. I was trying to think. Who do we play today? We play UCONN. Oh my gosh! All right, we're here in week 4. We just bounced off with a win against UTSA. That was a pretty good game. We got a tough schedule at the end of this season. We got a tough opponent here with UConn. They already got 4 games in, and we only have 2. So a lot of buys coming up for him after this, and then we are very, 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 very tied in after that with a bunch of games because we had pretty much most of our bye weeks already. Let me load into this game and get this sent out real quick. Sorry if you heard myself there. I told you, I think I fixed it now though, to where y'all ain't hearing nothing in the background. I'll be right back. All right, I'm back. I just had to put my daughter into her bed. All right, Casey joined in here. All right. Yeah, now we just wait. Sorry for that. I had to hear that phone. You're yeah. I know sometimes those invites be tweaking. Oh, all black. Fuck it, why not? What defense did I run last time? I think I went multiple. That's the only thing that worked. I'm I'm gonna be pausing a lot, or muting a lot, because I gotta eat and I'm hungry as fuck. Bro, this salad did not turn out how the fuck I needed it to. All the ranch is at the bottom of the fucking salad. I don't want to mix this shit up and make a fucking mess. Damn. Where the fuck is my chat? Let's get it.
Okay. Bulls, where the fans know that no one circles the wagons like the Buffalo Bulls. What we have in store for you today, a showdown between a couple of Pac-12 rivals. As we'll see, the UConn Huskies taking on the Buffalo Bulls.
Man, if y'all in chat, my bad. I can't see shit right now. My chat ain't
by David Pollock and Jesse Palmer. Guys, let's tee this one up.
Let's see where the fuck is that. I don't think we're gonna say that shit, but sure. Starting off on defense is good.
The Bulls will boot it away to start the game. And it'll come out to the 25. No attempt at a return. Offense set on first down. Holds and fires complete. And a good job of coverage by that defense. Just a short pickup.
Great effort by the defense here. Offense trying to go wide receiver screen. How about the speed on defense round to the football?
Didn't find much running room on first down. 2nd and 8 from their own 27. They'll go to the ground. Shakes off.
Come on, man. Y'all gotta make a better tackle. At least we got the two. Y'all gotta hit somebody, damn it.
All they want to do is get interceptions
that was so weak.
And dance in the end zone. This dude likes to put his face in the fan, get close to the line of scrimmage, and tackle. And on the opening drive, if he's out there, he gets a huge tackle for loss early. That is a statement play.
3rd and long, and he'll try to throw for it.
Ooh, good way to get there.
And he was drilled just as he released the pass. It's incomplete.
Poison.
Oh, you know what time it is when the defense gets that stop on 3rd down. Fist up in the air.
All right, let's see if we can get Carl Stevens another punt return touchdown.
Hitting him, forcing the incompletion. 4th down.
No.
Coverage team able to put a
That
stop
shit
to
was
that
done real
return at
quick.
the 42-yard line.
I don't think that's legal. I had 2 number zeros on the field.
Quarterback reacting to what the D is showing.
I know you gotta have one on offense and one on defense, but ah, fuck.
And
Yeah, I ain't
the
like
defense
nothing.
is all over the quarterback, and down he goes.
And how about the defense getting home with the pass rush? Playing man coverage in the back end. You need to win up front. Those guys got to get to the quarterback. Do a great job rushing the passer. I can play man when I got a pass rush. Like
All right. Cool.
Well, they were trying to set up the option, but the quarterback had no chance. Did you see the defensive tackle penetrate? What a great first step. He shot right through the offensive line and got the TFL.
I'm not positive, but that first down marker might be in the next county. On 3rd and long, you'll need to push it downfield.
That's disrespectful. Flip.
Fires downfield. And
What type of noodle fucking arm?
That's why it's so important for this defense to win first and second down. You set up
Crossbody
third and longs like that, you can show your exotic looks, you can get the pass rush going, everybody in the back end expecting throw, and that's how you force incompletions and force fourth downs.
Well, we ain't do anything on offense. Not doing anything crazy on defense. 2 3-and-outs by both teams.
UConn going back to work on offense. Boy,
Gonna be one of them games.
They'd like to be more productive this time around.
Yeah, in the last drive, nothing really clicked. No rhythm, got off the field.
You gotta hit him harder, man.
They need to put something together here, Palmer.
Yeah, David, bad execution on that last drive, so they got to take a collective breath and start playing like a unit on this drive.
From the 44-yard line, the offense snaps it on first down. Catch in the middle, it's Porter. And good coverage by the defense.
Good way to break that
Just a short
first
gain.
tackle.
Quarterback dropping back, understanding. I'm getting zone coverage.
What's good, Byron? What's good?
Patient, manipulate that defense a little bit. My wide receiver runs that drag, and I get the first down.
Wide receiver coming across in motion. On second down, he'll fire. With the catch, it's Porter.
Make him fumble.
Excellent job working through the air. They're finding a hole in that defense and picking up a first down. That was a nice pickup, running the drag route and finding that quiet, soft spot in the zone.
Yeah, drag routes not only work against man coverage, they work against zone too. If you can find the soft spot and the quarterback gets it to him early, he can turn upfield.
Good shit.
A run up the middle is stuck for no gain. They got nothing on the last play. It's 2nd and 10. He's looking to throw.
Oh, you gotta catch that. You gotta fucking catch that, bro. We don't get opportunities like that often.
Range, but now trying to convert this 3rd and long from the 20. From the gun, wants to pass. Throws to the wideout.
Bro, you gotta hit him. Oh my
So
god.
close to that end zone. He could almost taste it, but it'll be first
That's
and goal
crazy.
for this
Y'all gotta
offense.
hit him.
You got to be impressed by what you just saw from this offense. They're already in the
Fucking
red zone,
sorry
right?
ass
Coach is
defense,
telling the
man.
quarterback, be smart, don't do anything crazy with the football. We can't turn it over. We're already in field goal range, and he's like, nah, man, I got my matchup one-on-one. I know where I'm going, and not just that. I'm not just going to get the first. I'm going to
I hate it and I love it.
on the goal line. Let's roll.
Can the defense stop them again on 2nd and
It's a
goal?
stupid format, but it works and it helps in some cases. So at least I can get the rest of my team there.
He's looking to throw. Buys a little time. He'll throw it.
That's fine. That's fine. That's fine.
And that defense is there to guide him out of
Good
bounds
shit. Good
after
shit.
a
Good
short
shit.
gain.
Hey, I ain't
That's
gonna be
really
mad
nice
at it.
fundamentals by a right-handed quarterback, going to his left, getting the
Look at
shoulder
that
turned
edge,
and the
man.
hips around, helping him make a very accurate throw.
They'll look to throw on 3rd and goal.
Good touchdown. Good touchdown.
He makes the catch at the end zone. Touchdown, Husky.
All right, we started
One
off
of the
on
areas they
defense, so
really
I can't
focused
be
on with this
mad.
receiver in the offseason was we need you to make more plays
So
for
we
us
shouldn't
in
let that
the
first
end
strike
zone.
happen.
We're taking shots. We need you to be able to step up and make tough catches. And David, what a grab right there.
And I think a lot of that has to do with trusting your guy, knowing where he's going to be, knowing when he's going to sit.
All right,
down,
time to
when
wake
he's
up,
not, so
teamwork.
being
Time
on
to
the
wake
same
up.
page. And then having a guy that can go get it. Just when the ball is near him, he's going to make the play just like he did right there for 6 points.
That ball skips through the end zone. It's a touchback, and they'll take over at the 25-yard line.
Bring some ghost and lock in. Time to get loose.
The Buffalo offense headed back to the
Last
field.
game, all we had to do was just
Last
get
time,
loose.
David, it was 1, 2,
Play
3
football.
kick.
The last drive, that 3 and out, sometimes that puts your defense in a bad spot, and you got to get a drive together.
No.
Going for the big play.
No, I didn't mean to
And
throw
that
that.
is kicked off.
I didn't mean get loose in
Taking
that
it the
sense.
other way.
Oh,
And they
fuck.
close in on him after a good return on the interception.
And that's just excellent coverage. Man, cover
Hey, he
one,
was
nowhere
pissed
to
about
throw
the
football.
interception.
Look at everybody playing man
I
across
did
the
not
board.
mean to
You
do
still
that.
got
That
the
was so
same team in
bad.
the middle of the field. Nobody
I saw
open
it and I was like,
from
why
the
did I
QB
throw
man.
that?
I don't need to force it. I don't force it in
All right,
the
we
tight
there.
windows if it's not there. He throws it, unfortunately, gets the interception. Bad decision by the QB there.
You know, runs like this oftentimes are like a boxer in a boxing match. Obviously, it's not a knockout punch, but these are body blows. As the game goes on, these small gains are going to turn into longer runs.
Off play action. The sweet feet buy a little time.
All right, good shit that hit his feet. I was like, I don't think he deserved that catch. We was on that. And if they gave him that bailout, I would have been really salty. I ain't gonna lie.
You know, listen, they're featuring this guy. They're going to throw it to him. He's going to be the primary target on a lot of times.
Good.
I can't be reckless, but I definitely have to find my way to
I can
get
feel
that
you.
guy.
Oh, come on, hit him. He was not nowhere near down.
Nice job. Nice way to end that play for the QB. He does a really good job scrambling, getting the first down, and getting down. Because defensively, I'm trying to get a lick. Anytime I can hit the quarterback, that is a win.
With the catch, it's Porter.
Oh, come on.
And they are fortunate to avoid the turnover.
Oh, my goodness, man.
And you could
That's
just
some
feel
bullshit.
a collective sigh of relief when that ball rolled out of bounds.
Yeah, that defense, they looked excited. You see all those bodies trying to run over and jump on that football? That offense is very lucky that thing trickled out of bounds.
Huge game before he goes out of bounds, and now they've got it first and goal.
When the running back gets going and gets ahead of steam like that, so hard to get to the ground. That's why you blitz. That's why you bring pressure. That's why you bring more guys in the box so you can get him before he gets going. But once he got going, you can tell it.
Bro, I hit the fucking ball. Oh my goodness. All right, we're doing bailouts. That's crazy.
And it's so underrated. The relationship between a QB and a wide receiver, the timing, the ability to know
Let me move
where
my
he's
salad,
gonna
man.
be
This is
and be
bullshit.
accurate with the football. That's what leads to nice touchdowns, Jesse.
Well, and the chemistry between these two guys has to be great when you're throwing into the end zone, because
This game
coverage
really
is
wanna
gonna be
fuck with
tough.
me.
The throw might not be perfect, but
Like, on
this is
bull,
something
that's
these two
crazy.
guys have been repping in practice over and over and over, and it's paying dividends now on games.
I swore I could have tipped that. No hand animation or nothing.
Bounces through the end zone. It's a touchback. They'll bring it out to the 25. Buffalo has it back. Let's see what the Bulls offense can do. To say this has been a slow start is a bit of an understatement, and they really need to get it going.
I had that gap if I
That's
would have
right.
cut back to the left.
They're firing
Yeah.
on all cylinders right out of the gate. Offensively for this unit, they've
start
been
seeing
slow
it
and struggling. They need an explosive
As
play to wake
it
themselves up.
shows
And it's just the first quarter, so it's not the end of the world. You've seen slow starts, but you got to continue to pick and pick and pick until you find that play or that scheme that you can use against this defense.
yeah, we just gotta figure it out.
9-yard pickup on
'Cause we
first
playing
down,
like
and
shit.
now they can take a shot on second and short. Rides to the back.
Hey, go for it, go
And
for
a
it.
really nice run and pick up there before the defense avoided disaster and stopped a really big play. Here they come, 1st and 10 from the 48. Keeping it on the ground with the single
Go ahead,
back.
fall forward.
And a really short game before he gets a whole bunch of company from the defense.
And these defensive tackles just eat people. They swallow human beings when you get near them. They're so big, so strong.
Hey,
When those guys,
yo.
those running backs come in, they just need a mitt. They put one mitt
Pause.
on a running back, and he usually falls to the ground just because of their sheer mass and strength.
Catch in the middle.
Because their
It's
sheer
called.
mass and
Gets it
strength.
all the way down to the 39-yard line. It'll be a
That is
first down.
pause
That big
fucking
pickup on what they
worthy.
call the drag route, but if you hit it on time, you can hit the turbo boosters.
And you've got to be accurate on the throw too, Reese. Nice job by the QB there, putting it
Huh?
out in front of his receiver to make an easy catch and then advance.
Commentators.
They get him on the ground at the 33, but not before he picks up 6.
Nah.
Well,
They
talk
over
about
here
making it easy
talking
for an
wild.
offensive coordinator. You pick up a bunch of yards on first down, make that second down really, really manageable. That's a great job by the offense.
We got a hole to dig ourselves out of, y'all.
6-yard pickup on first down leaves him with 2nd and 4. Wide receiver shows motion. Just feeds the running back.
Look and make the block.
Make
Slow
his
down a
way
little
past
bit.
the sticks
Slow
for
down a
first
little bit.
down, and the time
Slow
is
down a
running
little
right
bit.
out here in the first
Okay.
quarter.
I see what I gotta do. I see. All right, we're getting our ass kicked. 14-0 first quarter. All right, that's all y'all need to know. Oh fuck, the game starts soon. I need to put the rest of my bets in. Let's see. What's going on? What's going on in the betting world? mighty quiet.
And the Bulls come to the line with a fresh set of downs. The give to the running back from the shotgun. They finally make the stop, and the big run is plenty to move those sticks for the first down.
I gotta remember what happened last game. Lamar was the one who got us popping. We need to get him getting us popping.
Get a big game.
The Bulls have it
I
in
don't care
scoring
if it
position on
to
first
start
and
running
goal.
from it and really change
They'll
up
try
the
to get it
scheme
in
once
with the
we
run.
get there. Get in.
And he rolls
Get in.
the house.
There we go, Lamar. Gotta get your ass going, buddy. Oh, my bad, man. We should have been on you.
He's got wiggle, he's got great vision and burst, and he
Pause.
shows all of those attributes right there.
On to attempt the try. And it's up and good as they draw just a touch closer. And for a quick update, let's go to Kevin Connors in the studio.
I can feel a little bit better.
In college football, we've got eyes on it. Check
But I
this
gotta
out.
stop this motherfucker on
Middle
offense.
Tennessee is ahead in this one. This
I did do
team
your
plays a
quarterback
fun
speed,
brand of
Nicky.
football there in Murfreesboro, but they're a long way from
I did do
closing
your
this out.
quarterback speed.
They're up by 10 over Memphis.
I think I gave him like
We'll
+2.
circle back if anything big happens. You should know about it.
And how about that one? Kevin will be keeping an eye on everything going on elsewhere. Quick pass on the fly motion.
Come on.
He's there to make the stop.
I was doing that shit all. I was doing that all last game against Biggie, and he was getting pissed. Every single jet touch pass.
To call that play. I think this offense needs to think about just doing things a little bit more by the book. They've got a lot of good
I do not
playmakers.
like jet
You
touch
don't have
passes
to
for that
reinvent the
reason.
wheel this early in the game.
Finds his man. It's Porter.
Come on, he want to fumble. He want to fumble again. Come on, bitch. The ball.
They pick up the first down on the throw and catch. And now a fresh set of downs for this offense.
Nah, do that cut back again. I want him to feel me coming back. Or crack back.
Grabbed behind the
Ah,
line. It's
fuck.
Harper. At midfield, he's got room. He's run out of bounds, but a big play on that one, and it'll be a first down.
How nice
Wrong
is it as
time
a
to send that
quarterback
nickel
where you
blitz.
don't have to throw post
Worst
routes
time to send
get
that
great
nickel blitz.
stats? No, I can just throw it quick
Worst
to one of the
time.
fastest players in the entire
Yeah, that was the
nation
worst
and
time
let
for
him
me to send that
burn
shit.
This defense.
Come on. Hey. Don't let him get any forward momentum.
Down to the 33.
The big defensive tackles in the middle, they're not always the best pass rushers, but they are strong. And I say,
Shit, that shit
smart. When they
killing
put
me.
their hands on you,
Chew
you
clock,
feel
yeah.
it. They lock people
That's
out with
him
line of
and
scrimmage.
Biggie, bro.
They
Kill
create
me with that.
separation.
It'd be
They
tough.
knock
I'm
running
like, bro,
backs
I
up in
can't get
usually
shit going. Like,
into the midst of those big boys.
that shit hurt.
And they pick up just
It's, I mean, it's a good strategy in theory. Like, it's smart to do, but then, like, if they start scoring, then you fucking limit it too one time. So it's like, damn, it backfires, especially if you fucking up.
on third down. He'll try to pick it
Oh.
up through the air.
I think it hit somebody.
Pass will bring up fourth down.
Yeah, and third and short, they choose not to run, throw the football, and I think a lot of that has to do with they know they're in field goal range. They can take the 3 points on the board.
You got
Now
that
on
win,
fourth down,
too.
they'll try to come away with 3.
Hey, that wasn't far off, though. I ain't gonna lie. That's better than what I would have did. Every single kick so far this year, I done shanked. That's why I stopped kicking. I can't even try. Oh, shit. Yeah, I'm done with that shit. I be fucking up. Colt Keith home run. Let's go.
That
All right.
running game was impressive, taking them right down for a touchdown last time.
No. Hurry up. Ain't no real reason to do hurry up offense, but I'm just trying to get to the line. I'll sauce in my life. No, not that. Not that. Not that.
Next drive, take a look at their safeties
Not
and
that,
see if
not
they're
that.
creeping up into the box. Because of
Bro,
your
it's
success
waiting
running the
for me.
football, this might be time to take a shot down the field and play action.
No, this is not a time to take a shot downfield. This is a time to look for a first down, wherever it may come. Good catch. Good catch. Converted quarterback turned receiver right there.
That wasn't a touchdown, but that was a massive play for this offense. They needed some momentum. They needed to find a rhythm, and what better way than converting on third down. Awesome job by the quarterback getting through his progression.
Offense lines up for a 1st and 10 from the 43.
242 said, ready, motion, say hut.
Trying to get the edge with a quick touch pass. He puts him in business across the 50 into the 46-yard line.
I love that play call, and I love the timing of the pre-snap motion because the quarterback was able to get it.
I need to calm down with my running.
Right behind the offensive
I've been
line.
like so quick to turbo off rip. I need to take my reads and cuts.
Space where he's able to use his speed. Nice job with the pre-snap motion and time.
I know that wasn't a huge, sexy gain. I know not everybody's jumping up and down, but what it does do is put you in a great position to succeed on second down. Second and 10, really hard. Third and 10, really hard. Now you're in a manageable situation. It really gives you the whole playbook.
Oh, shit.
Get him on the ground, but
I thought bro got blocked.
It's so
I thought he blocked, bro.
And
yeah, no, he just did not.
Especially on the perimeter of the field, and I love that last
He took
play
my
call
legs out. I
because
thought I was
he's able
gone.
to get outside and use his speed. To
That's
me, that's where this guy
disrespectful as
is
fuck.
most dangerous.
He's looking to throw it. Setting up the screen.
Hey.
Not able to break the big one on that screen to the running back, but he found enough and a solid pickup on first down.
This offense is just so dynamic because they've got playmakers at all
Ooh,
the skill
wait.
positions, right? We just saw a big
Yeah,
play in the
what?
running game. Now we see one in the passing game. There's not one dude that you can key on here if you're on defense to try and slow them down.
And this offense has got it all, right? It's just been tough. This defense is on its heels, can't figure it out. A bunch of plays in a row now, a bunch of success. This offense is doing what they want to do, how they want to do it. Defense is going to need to do something different to try to mix up this rhythm.
Leaves it with the back.
Oh, yeah.
And he
Yeah.
runs it in for the score.
Yeah, good cutback. Oh my goodness, I saw that back cut. I was like, oh, I gotta take that. Because that whole left side got, you cooked that whole left side. I was like, nah.
You can tell he's got a nose for the end zone, knows how to get in there.
Good shit, Lamar. That's, hey man, X Factor.
Lining up for the PAT.
He the difference maker for this team. This whole time we've been in this shit. Only person who's been good
69-yard touchdown
every
drive.
year.
And it was punctuated by an 11-yard run for the score.
Happy he stayed for his senior year.
And they thought about a return, then thought
I don't know what team I'm gonna get next year, man. I gotta have somebody better than this stuff. I ain't gonna lie. We're done doing the trash can teams next year.
We talk about settling for points, but sometimes when you have to settle for nothing, David, it can be demoralizing.
Yeah, it can
Come on.
definitely be frustrating. And I think it leads you to say maybe I go for it more.
All right,
but
good way to
Jesse,
get there. Good way to
I think
get there.
This offense just needs to put another drive together and just finish stronger.
Yeah, and be a little bit less predictable, too, especially as they get closer and closer down to the end zone.
He's going to pass. Pressure coming.
They can fumble next time. I know he want to.
Defense is all about creating negative plays, and he does a really good job at the quarterback spot of not taking sacks.
Yes, sir.
That's a great
Good
job.
tie
He
game.
wants to throw the football. The clock goes off. He takes off and gets a positive game.
Grab near the
Good
marker.
tackle.
It's Porter. And he'll be taken down, but he does have enough for the first down.
You got to give the
I don't want to do that yet. I don't think that's a smart idea. I'll say that for later.
Against zone
Cause
coverage, quarterback gets it to him. He's able to turn it up and get a
you
first
get
down.
cooked otherwise.
We'll
Good hit.
take a quick break here. 2 minutes to play in the first half. After the misfire, it's second down. He's looking to throw.
Good hand, good hand.
Excellent
I'm
coverage
just,
and good use of the hands
I ain't
to
even
knock
gonna be
it
mad
away.
at you for not trying to
Well, I
pick
know
it.
that
I'm
one
just
fell
happy you
incomplete,
didn't
but
let
what
it
a
catch
day this
happen.
guy's had throwing the football. Multiple touchdowns, and he's done a really nice job with his
Once we're just
decision-making.
satisfied.
Hasn't thrown any picks, which has really helped keep this offense up.
Oh, he wants it all. And they wanted it all on
I know what
third
your
down,
next
but
move's
now
gonna be.
dealing with fourth down. UConn will
I
have
did
to
bump
fire
up his
away.
deep throw accuracy too. That's crazy. I bumped it too. Oh, hey, oh yeah, hey yeah.
He couldn't find much
Get off.
running room. They
Get
didn't
off.
get a lot of blocking, and
Yeah.
he'll step out of bounds.
Oh. Let's get lit. Come on, crowd. Let's score before half.
Buffalo has it back. Let's see what the Bulls offense can do.
Hey.
This could be a real turning point in the game. They scored a touchdown.
Step up.
They gotta stop.
Step up.
And now
Throw
a
out.
chance to break
All right.
the tie.
Woo! I ain't gonna lie. I thought I stepped out of bounds before I threw that bitch, and I was like, fuck.
Getting the football right back to the hot hand.
Ooh. All right, we good, y'all. We good, we good.
They understand the situation right now. They were jonesing on the sidelines to get another opportunity to run back on the field. They are ready to drive this ball and go score.
Trying to make magic with his feet.
Block.
At the 45 on his way. He will step out of bounds, but not before a big pickup and a first down for this offense.
It's just so hard to stop. There is no rhyme. There is no reason. He just scrambles around, makes people miss, and then next thing you know, you look up and he's 20, 30 yards down the field, and there's nothing you can do about it.
Moves around to clear up the vision.
Ah, fuck. Why'd I shoot back?
Knocked down at the 24-yard
Stupid
line, but
ass.
it's a big game. 15
Why'd I do
yards
that?
on the play, and this offense is in business.
Ain't no reason.
Quarterback changing the plays at the line. Going up top on first down. Dances away.
Oh, good hit. Good
They get him
catch.
stopped at the 5-yard line, but it will be first and goal from there.
One of the things that makes this quarterback so dangerous is how accurate he can be when he's on the
Yeah,
run.
Daddy
He's a
said,
guy
"What?
that's looking to
What?
throw. He's not looking
What?
to take off himself. Showed you that accuracy on that play to get the first.
And he waltzes in for the score. Touchdown, Buffalo.
Hey. Just enough getaway
That's
speed.
exactly what you want from your offense, man. Late in the half,
Just enough.
You want to execute and then punch it in physically on the ground. Take the lead going into the half. Take all the momentum. Nice execution of the drive by that offense.
And the extra point is true, and they're on top by 7. A very efficient 5-play scoring drive. And they punctuated it with a 5-yard touchdown run.
All right. Well, that was a good drive real quick. Got a minute here. We need to just not let anything over our heads. Please. I'm going to go. I ain't got no choice. But to run
UConn going
this
back to work on offense. David, the punter got some work last time. They'd like to keep him on the sidelines in this drive.
Yeah, it's not something you want to say very often. You don't
Blasted that boy.
This offense needs to get back lateral.
Hit his ass in the back.
Best way to do that,
Trying to
identify
kill
where your
him.
best players are and just get them the football. Give these guys some touches to kickstart this offense.
Misfired on first down, back
Good block.
to the air on second.
Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah.
He's
Ugh,
got
that was a
it
good
inside
catch.
the 30.
That was a
And
good
he's
ass
brought
bomb.
down after a huge
Motherfucker.
completion. A
How y'all niggas
timeout
get
is
cooked
called as
like
this
that?
offense tries to find a way to get more
How the
points on
fuck
board
do you get
before the
cooked
half.
like that, boy?
That last big play has them in business just
Hey, that was
outside
nasty,
red
I ain't
zone.
gonna
It's
lie.
first and 10. Pocket starts to collapse. He makes the connection.
I'm trying to rip that ball out. I'm just letting you know that now.
Turning in a big pickup and moving the sticks for a
Hey,
first down.
me driving.
Good job by the receiver there, not to run into coverage, but to find a spot that
Bro
the
said go
quarterback can throw the
forwards.
ball.
Yeah, on those types of routes, Reese, they say if you're looking, you're booking. So if that's man coverage, the
Nah,
receiver's
they
staring
play
at the
call be
quarterback
stupid.
all
I
the way
kinda, that's why I
across
don't
the
even
field.
be in coach
That time,
suggestions
the
no
receiver
more.
didn't give the quarterback his eyes, so they
They
were on the same
situational
page.
football
They
ain't the same as
knew
my
it was
situational
zone.
football.
They executed that perfectly.
Percy
They'll
Cash
throw it
been
on
quiet.
first down.
That's why.
Gets it out quickly.
Fuck. Ooh.
Touchdown,
Ah!
Huskies. Hauled it in and just kept
Damn.
running to the hallelujah land.
Yeah, and the passing game comes through, man, and we need
We
more
just
of
folded.
that in
What
the
did I
second
say we
half. An
did
extra
not
point away
need
from
to let
tying this
happen?
football game. You trailed a
Some
little bit in the
bullshit.
first half,
What did we
stayed
let
calm.
happen?
If this passing
Some
game can
bullshit.
continue to heat up, look out
We got
in the second
38
half.
seconds. 3 timeouts. And we got Cole taking it back.
He'll bring it out. It's Cole.
Okay, Cole ain't doing shit. I don't know why I hyped this bitch ass up.
In that kickoff coverage, and he'll be stopped at the 17.
Dun, dun, dun.
The Buffalo offense headed back to the field.
Who y'all got tonight?
These two defenses have had their hits
Indiana
here in the first half, and now we
or
might even see
OKC?
a little more scoring with this drive.
Let me know in the
It's going
chats.
back and forth. This is like two.
He's got it downfield for a huge gain. Oh, look out. Touchdown Bulls. And once he found daylight, it was Katie
Hey,
back to
yo.
door, baby.
I ain't even know. I thought he was either going to tip it or it's just going to be like something stupid. He's Superman. He thought he was about to have himself a Troy Polamalu moment.
He thought about bringing that out for a half second, but
He
he'll
let
take
up
it
the
in
back
and bring it to
coverage.
the 25.
All right, that was a good answer. We needed that. Now, what defense do I come out in? Because last time we got
UConn
cooked.
offense goes back to work. The way this
I
game
can't let that
started,
happen
you
again.
feel as if you have to score a touchdown every time you have it, and now we'll see if they can respond.
Yeah, and I wonder how much
Actually, like
pressure
this
that puts
formation,
on the
I think I know
offense.
what I can
Jesse,
do
like,
off of it.
you know this is back and forth, and I
Just
gotta
watch the
score,
top
and
shit.
every possession matters so
Yeah.
much. What does that do to you as a quarterback?
Well, it puts a lot
There
more
you go.
pressure on you for sure to feel like I got to make every third down throw. If guys are open vertically down the field, I got to hit them too. We can't let our serve get broken.
After the incompletion, it's 2nd and 10 from their own 25. Now they'll run it to the right here.
Nah, that cutback ain't.
Works his way to the
You ain't
41,
getting
and
what you
there's
thought
plenty
you
to
was
give
gonna
him a
get.
first down.
I
There's
ain't
a
gonna let
timeout
that
on
up.
the field. Tight game here
I
late
ain't
in
letting
the
that
first
up.
half.
You know, as a defense, you can have the right call and the right guy in the right spot, but that guy's just too good. And how about the running back on that play? Just making it.
He wants to take the top off.
Get
The
that out of
pass
here.
ball's incomplete, and there are 8 seconds left.
DB does an outstanding job here on the deep pass, locating the football, no PI, able to swat it away, pass incomplete.
He's not afraid to go deep.
Give me that.
The pass is incomplete, and there are 2 ticks remaining on the clock.
Yeah, and I like the shot, the aggressive play down the field. And we like throwing those jump balls up to my receiver because usually receiver makes the play and makes the defender look bad. Nice job by the defender getting a hand on it, tipping that ball away from the wide receiver.
I'm coming for
On
you.
3rd
Come
and
on.
long, he's
Yeah.
going to have to throw for it. Oh, he loves to fire downfield.
Give me that.
Throw into the end zone. It's picked off.
Hey, I was happy he got in front because what I had before is my DB will just stand there and I will never be able to get in front and it'll just let you get that. And if I would have ran into you with the one behind you, I would have definitely had and it would have definitely been a pass interference.
UConn has it teed up to start this second half.
I hate when they do that shit. Yes, sir, Byron. I know exactly what you hun about.
Coming out with it, it's Cole.
Oh yeah, come on, Cole. Oh, come on,
At the
Cole.
24 and almost breaks even with the yardage you would have gotten with a touchback.
Hey, real trap. Okay, come
Buffalo
on.
has it back. Let's see what the Bulls offense can do. If it's working, why change it? And that running game was working in the first half. I imagine we'll see a lot more of it here in the 3rd quarter.
And you just know the offensive line was telling their coordinator, put this on us. Let us continue to go out there, push these guys around. We can put this game on our back and end this thing by running the ball.
And this is a manhood question for this defense. Like, as a defensive lineman,
Damn,
and
I
you're
said
pounding the
manhood
rock,
question. They
like,
questioning
I
y'all
gotta
manhood.
physically rise to this
That's
challenge. This
disrespectful
defense
as
has to
fuck.
play more inspired and
fuck,
more
fuck,
physical
fuck.
in the second half.
I saw you running with him. I was like, I ain't out running. Oh damn, that's crazy. He talking crazy, Lamar. Now we gotta go crazy. He talking crazy, Lamar. Now we gotta calm him down. Calm him down, Lamar. Let's get loose. Let's get loose.
The play action fake.
Yep, come on. Come on.
Dances away from the heat.
You fucking bitch.
Pass on the way. It's picked off.
He's so ass.
He'll go down right
He
here,
is
but
so
what a
ass.
big play to come up with
That's
that
okay.
turnover. First down here for the offense.
You are so ass. This nigga is dookie, bro. I'm really pissed about that because he was butt naked, wide open. You just gotta throw that bitch over top.
Out of the gun, the inside give. They'll rip off 8 on that play. It's 2nd and 2.
I know it's sexy to throw the
That's
football,
crazy.
but if you can pound it away
That
and
is
get these
crazy.
kind of gains,
I'm really upset about that. We gotta get this ball back now. Cause I was talking crazy too beforehand. I had to, but now we gotta talk super crazy.
He wants to throw here on second down. Grabbed in the middle. It's Porter. Good job running that route to get past the sticks because he got nothing after the catch.
Nice job by the receiver there, running the drag route against zone coverage, finding the soft spot, making it easy on his quarterback to get the completion. He turns it upfield and he moves the sticks.
Gunslinger.
Lining up from the 34 on first down. From the gun, the running back has it. He's knocked down in the backfield. He'll lose a couple.
And when you play defensive end, it's all about getting off the football. You can tell, gets off the football really fast, gets in the backfield, gets the running back before he knows what hit him. What a play by the defensive end.
After losing a couple on that last play, here's 2nd and 12. He's looking to throw. Quick strike complete. And he'll run across the sidelines after the good gain.
And you can tell they set up the screen action, but how about the ability to adjust, right? I see what the defense is giving me. You gonna leave that open? Okay, I'm gonna take it right now.
Wants to throw on third. Got it in the middle.
Good
It's Porter.
first. Good drag,
And
good
they
drag.
reacted well to the completion, but it was too late to keep him from getting the first down. These two guys, just on the same wavelength, they make clutch connections all the time.
And that's practice, man. That's all summer. That's all spring. Just so many hundreds and thousands of balls where you know exactly when that guy's going to break. You know he's a stud. You're going to feed him, especially on these third down situations.
And he'll find enough running room to get it just short of midfield at the 49.
This running back just doesn't go down easy. It's just difficult for defenses to get him on the ground. Not overly huge, but if I'm an offensive coordinator, I'm going to continue to find ways to feature him. And just, you know what? Let his talent do the rest.
Halfway there on first down, it's 2nd and 5. He's looking to throw. Grabbed over the middle. It's Jackson. Tackle is made, but not until he gets the first down. No reason to panic when you see those extra bodies coming. Just find the big tight end.
Well, and the great ones do that. I think the great ones are okay. You want to blitz? I know my answers. I'm all right. I'll stay patient. Find the matchup. This time it was the tight end. Finds the tight end, throws a strike, gets the first down.
UConn comes to the line after getting another first down. Looking to move it through the air. Now he's going to glide away from pressure.
Give me that. Oh my.
A strike
They're
downfield.
cheating me.
And chunk plays
Oh
on the
my
name
goodness,
of the
they wanna
game,
cheat
and they
me.
get one here before the defense finally makes the stop.
Man, if I'm a defense, I got to find a way to get some more pressure on the quarterback or disrupt their
Lock
timing
in,
and their
baby.
rhythm. I can't give them these big chunk
Lock in,
plays
baby.
through the air. I got to be maybe a little bit more aggressive or do something a little bit different.
Here he goes breaking the pocket.
Yeah, get his ass.
And the pressure was too much. They get him at the 15.
All right, offense, it's got to be better. You've done a nice job getting the football to this point in the red zone, but now you can't go backwards. You've got to be able to get rid of the football if it's not there, and that was a terrible play giving up the sack.
Trying
Yeah.
to get to it.
Yeah.
And the pressure gets to
Fuck
him
yeah.
again. Another
Hell yeah.
sack.
Put that QB spy on his
It just sort of
ass.
felt like this defense had to do something to get this quarterback
Yeah.
out of rhythm, right? He's been picking them apart all drive long, and finally they come up with a sack.
Yeah, okay. Shit.
Fires into the end zone.
Are
And
you
he's
fucking
got it.
kidding me? How y'all niggas getting burnt?
UConn.
This quarterback really does a nice job seeing the field and reading coverage. And when you go empty and you spread the defense out, it's easier to see what the defense is doing.
And after that extra point, we have a tie ball game in the third quarter. All tied up and just about set to kick it away. Here he comes with the return. Nice job by the kickoff team. Everybody stayed in their lanes, and they'll stop him at the 16. The Buffalo offense headed back to the field. That last drive was promising for a while, but you just can't mess it up at the end with the pick, Jesse.
No, you got to be able to finish drives, especially in this game. If you're going to win, and David, they've got to be able to eliminate the mental mistakes.
Yeah, and I don't think you get conservative or play it safe. You can trust your guy. I think you put the ball right back in his hands and let him do his thing.
And that defense doesn't allow a cutback, and they get him out of bounds after a short gain.
I think they called that knowing they weren't going to hit a home run. So why would you call it that? Well, you call it so third down becomes an easier down. It's not third and long where I have to pass the football. Now all options on the table.
And his molars are probably rattling after that big hit, but he did get the first down.
And that is just an attitude run, running it right up the middle, right into the teeth of that defense.
With the first down, they'll put it in play from the 33. They stop him cold, maybe gets a yard to the 34. And the Bulls moving quickly to the line. On second down, he's looking downfield. Pulls it in, it's Cole.
Really nice job by quarterback and wide receiver. This is why you do field work. This is why you throw on air all offseason. I know I get zone coverage. I know exactly where I'm breaking. I know exactly where to deliver the football. Nice throw, nice catch.
The Bulls are rolling down the field. Trying to find his man on first down. Using his feet to buy time. He's going to run it. Nice run there to keep things moving before they force him out of bounds.
And that's a pretty good job by this defense. Man, it's so hard to limit these quarterbacks, and they're spreading you out all over the field. When they take off, it's hard to limit the damage. Nice job limiting the damage. And I tell you what, make it physical. Finish those plays and try to tackle that guy and make him think about running the football in the future.
And the Bulls are stopped, but not before getting the first down.
I love when players understand situations and they understand where the first down marker is and they understand where I got to get to. A lot of people you'll see run north-south and try to bounce out wide and make big plays. Sometimes it's not about making big plays.
Yeah.
Make sure I get an extra set of downs instead of trying to make those big touchdown runs.
Good way to get that shit out.
Couldn't find anybody to throw to. He'll just toss it away. It'll be second down.
Man, I don't know if you want that guy outside the pocket very often because he's so fast and he can do some damage, but they did a nice job containing him. Once he left the pocket, they were ready for it, came to him, he tried to throw the football. Nice hit on the quarterback as he's throwing to force a bad pass.
Really good surge for this offense. They move the chains, and he's got it at the 34.
And I don't care if I get it by 2, by 20, by 30, by 40. I just want to get the first down, understanding the situation, understanding where the sticks are. Doesn't have to be sexy, but I got to make sure I get to that stick, get to the first down mark.
Quarterback touch pass on the jet sweep. You'll take 4
fine.
yards on first down every time, 2nd and 6.
And these little touch passes, man, they're just the easiest completions ever for quarterbacks. Palmer, I bet you would have loved being able to just flip it forward. That counts as a completion percentage, which is good.
For sure.
And then it's all run after the catch, so pretty easy for a QB.
He wouldn't have been the only All-American in this booth, David, if I were allowed to have push passes when I was playing quarterback. I'll tell you that. It is so hard to defend. It's
Yeah,
so
catch
hard
that.
to seal that edge, especially when this guy's full speed ahead coming around the inside.
Y'all see that?
Not many
Come on.
receivers like to get hit. They just don't, okay? They're prima donnas. That's what they are. That's who they are. Nice job by the defender. You could tell he was catching the football. He was going to put a hit on him to make sure he had to think about something later, and you could see the ball pop out and fall to the ground.
On third down, going up top. Looking to scramble. Finds a crease at the 20.
Boy was tired. He was gassed.
Rolling for the first down.
He was gassed.
This is why offenses are so hard to stop. When you have such great playmakers.
That boy was
in the quarterback
winded.
spot,
Hey,
third down,
he
if
said,
people are covered, what
"I
can he
go
do?
make
Take
it,
off,
coach. I
scramble,
can't make
now
it."
set this offense up with a 1st and goal.
Hey, that's fine, son. That's
With
fine.
the run on 1st and goal.
Get off of me.
And as they
Come
get
on.
him to the ground, clock running, looks as if time will expire here in
Let's
the
take that
third.
to the 4. Lurk, 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 lurk. Oh, fuck.
They'll try to open the quarter by cashing in on this
I ain't
big
know if y'all can hear me
opportunity deep
chewing,
in the
bro.
red
I have to
zone.
mute that shit.
He'll run it up the middle, trying to pick his way to the end zone.
Ooh, good
Touchdown,
cut moves, boy.
They've got the lead here in the fourth.
This guy just has a nose for the end zone.
Wrong,
I
Mike.
love his ability to find creases, use his speed in the open field, and go score. He's been really good for his offense early this year. That already his 5th rushing touchdown on the season.
The AT unit on the field. The extra point is good, and now in the fourth, they're up by a touchdown and an extra point. Just about set to kick it away. Not going to risk a
Somehow,
return
some
here.
way.
He'll make the fair catch.
Right?
UConn going back to work on offense. After standing on the sideline and watching that long touchdown drive, they really need to put something
Ooh,
together to give
come on,
their
we was
defense
there.
a rest.
And that's a real thing.
I thought it was
man.
gonna
Like,
work.
you played a lot of plays,
You see how I
you're
tried to
worn out,
do
you
it.
need a chance to go decompress on the sideline, get some
Ain't that
oxygen.
good yet.
Palmer, now it's on this offense.
Yeah, this is the definition of complementary football because it's a two-pronged problem. You've got to score points and answer, but you've also got to take your time and give your defense an opportunity to get their win.
Got 6 on first down. Now a lot of options on 2nd and 4. Trying play action. Coming after it.
Get his ass.
Under heat, he gets rid of it. Nowhere close on that one as he got drilled trying to deliver the football, and now they face 3rd down.
And imagine the defense in this scenario, right? You're up by 1 possession. You need to get to the quarterback. You've got to affect him. You're going to blitz or you're going to try to win one-on-one up front. They did it that time, hit him, and forced the incompletion.
Big 3rd down coming from their own 31. Defense tries to get off the field. He's got it down.
Yeah, he got it. Yeah, about fucking time. Been hitting that motherfucker across the middle all damn day.
This is a receiving group that practices making catches in traffic.
You get a better team next year, man, at least.
Better job of keeping 5 points of pressure after he makes the catch. That's a costly giveaway.
I'm not gonna lie, some of this game be on some bullshit sometimes.
The give to the right.
I can't even cap about that. We all know that.
What a nifty run there to pick up the 1st down.
All right, time to pull out the Patrick and Biggie real quick. This is the time when you try and do it. I got a field goal. I could go up 2 scores. You feel me? I know I can try and shoot
right
it.
now is playing on their heels late.
To the ground, he's got it again.
Ah,
And he
bitch.
won't
Big ass run you could
get
have
there,
had.
but boy, after that pickup, just a few inches to go for the first. An array of possibilities here.
When the offense can run the football and you can feature a guy like this that will get more yards than his block, that you can
That was a
really
good hit by
depend on,
Austin
hangs onto
Riley.
the football, like
So,
it makes
New
offense
York.
super easy, especially down the stretch when you want to
Whoop.
eat that
Oh,
clock
fuck you,
and you want to
motherfucker.
possess the football. Just nice to have that kind of
Don't hit my running back like
He's
that,
all the
please.
way down to the 3. An electric run has him set up.
The second person was
Another
unnecessary.
good run. Man, he has been picking up yards in bunches today. Jesse showing off all the skills.
And he's showing no signs of slowing down, David. This guy just gets better as the game goes on. He is a beast.
They're bringing heat.
That's fine. You know, it's honestly not the worst outcome. I'm just happy I didn't throw the ball.
And that is just what you want. You get a 1st and goal situation defensively, and you can get a sack and get a good loss. Put them out of an easy running situation. Nice
What
job
play
by the
Holmes?
defense.
85 pitches through 5 innings. Punk ass bitch. That's for
Now
you.
a 2nd and long coming. The run up the middle, trying to
Ooh,
power to the
aye.
goal line. Game 6 on the play. They'll mark it
I'm
at
trying to go
9.
Cranberry Sanders here,
Looking like they're
man.
going to have to try to throw this one into the end zone here on 3rd down, David. Quarterback's got to be careful. Can't get greedy because you know these windows, they close fast.
Extremely tight windows. Find your big body guys that you know can win in contested situations here on 3rd down.
That's fine.
And he's a real nowhere man tackled in this no-gain land.
Are they going chew clock?
Job
No, I didn't go
executing
chew
up
clock on the
front by
kickers.
defense. They looked like they were ready for that play, and that was a bit of a more
Y'all think I still miss this?
unconventional look from the offense on 3rd down, but the defense was there to make a big stop.
All right.
Didn't make
Honestly,
you sweat at all. It's
knowing
good.
someone like me, I could have still
Now the
missed it.
lead's extended a little further. We check in with Kevin Connors. What's
Got
going
3
on,
minutes.
Kevin?
Got some
Guys,
time.
let's get you up to
We just
speed
gotta
on
not
what's
let
going
no
down
bullshit.
in this fun college football game today.
We very fond of letting
Tennessee
bullshit happen.
is lighting up the scoreboard right now thanks to a dazzling offensive display. They're up by 25 over Memphis. Just another week of college football where
All right, we
we've
gotta
come
get
to
some pressure
expect
here.
the unexpected. Fellas,
Thanks for the update on that
Yep,
one, Kevin.
there it
Let us
is.
know when it goes final. Can't find his man as he took a shot trying to deliver that football, and it'll be 2nd down.
Oh, I really ain't
Couldn't
do
make the
shit.
connection last time. Let's see if they throw it again. On 2nd down, he'll let it fly.
Yep, that's fine.
Keeps
That's fine. Let
looking
him go.
downfield.
I'm gonna hit his ass
Across the
though.
30 mark, down at the 35 after
He
the
gonna
10-yard
feel us.
gain. Ball is at the 35.
We'll probably
It's
slide
1st
next
and
time
10.
or something. I ain't gonna lie.
He wants to throw. Trying to get behind the defense.
He got him.
Catch inside the 25.
Yeah, he ain't fast enough.
Touchdown, UConn.
Hey.
And they add 6 more to the
Hey,
board
hold up.
and
Let me
trip to
find
the
out.
house.
Let me find out I'm about to
And
lose.
man, is that perfect timing. You can tell the quarterback drops back. He
Going
sees
for
his
two,
guy, and he knows he's
okay.
open. But watch the throw. Deep down the field, Palmer, right in the bread basket. Nice play, nice pitch and catch.
He did a nice job of getting it up in the air early and allowing his guy to run under the football, locate it, and
give me
then
that.
make a tough grab.
Yeah.
That is the definition of an
Yeah.
explosive play.
Hedge inside. Be ready for the outside.
Touchdown to take the
Hey,
lead
hey,
here in the
hey,
fourth, and
hey,
they'll
hey,
try to
hey,
get the
calm
ball
down.
back with the
Calm
onside
down.
kick.
Violence. Damn.
And before they can kick it, the receiving team's going to call a
Ah, fuck
timeout.
you.
Lining up to cover the kick.
You
after
do
that
this right.
touchdown drive.
You know you could get it. I don't know. Let's see. All right.
And there will
Good.
be no return on this one as the ball
I ain't know
bounds
where that
into
was
the
gonna
end
go.
zone. The Buffalo
Be a little
offense
aggressive
headed
early.
back to
Yeah.
the field. Had to settle for the chip shot field goal last time, Jesse. They'd love for this one to pay off bigger.
Yeah, it just comes down to
off
execution,
me.
too. Did
Get
a
off
nice job
me.
out in the field, stalled a little bit once they got down to the goal line, so they just need to be a little bit more crisp here.
Yeah, and listen, I think the first part was the most important part. You got to put the
All right, got it
drive
down to the
together
2.
first to get down there. Now, when we get down there, focus on execution and getting 6 points.
At this point, the defense has little choice but to sell out to stop the run on 2nd and 7.
You gotta hold
The
that.
pass is incomplete, jarred loose by the hit. This 3rd down play might be the last chance for this defense to stay in the game. Off the play fake. They're trying to
All right.
get
At
to
least
it.
I got the ball out.
And he was hit just as he was releasing the pass, and it falls to the ground incomplete. The Bulls will call on their punt team. This will be the 2nd time they've had to kick it away.
And you got this weak ass noodle fucking leg.
Surprisingly makes a fair catch just outside the 40-yard line.
We about to sell out, ain't we?
The UConn offense goes back to work. They put it in the end zone the last time they had it, and now an opportunity to really take control of this game.
There we go.
And he can't get it off. Taken down. What a huge play this late in the game. A big play for the defense with the 1st down sack. Now, advantage D as the offense comes up on 2nd down.
Come on.
Got out of trouble and throw.
Yeah.
Caught. It's Porter.
Ain't get him inbounds. Hey, he throwing that bitch though. I ain't gonna lie. Look at them stats. The stats say it all. 5 touchdowns, 1 interception. Throwing it.
Looking to throw, and he needs a bunch.
Yep. Make him step up.
That pass
Yeah.
closes. He got drilled trying to deliver it, and it'll bring up 4th down.
I know they've got all their timeouts left, but it feels like this is the ball game right here. 4th down, the quarterback's got to do something special.
Oh, they done put Roy in. Roy in the game.
On 4th down. A deep throw as the
Give me that.
clock winds
Oh,
down.
good way to get a hand on it.
Incomplete on 4th down, and man, did they need to keep that drive alive.
Nice job by this defense in a clutch moment. You knew they were going to throw the football 4th down. Great coverage, break on the football, force the incompletion, and more importantly, you get the ball back to your offense with a chance to just run this clock.
Pick that boy up.
They bring him down, and he's going to lose a yard on that one. Timeout called there by the defense. Desperate to get the ball back and save as much time as
full
possible.
out, just okay.
Situation like this late in the game, and the offense might be content just to barge right into the middle of that crowded run D. They bring him down, and he's going to lose a yard on that one. Quick timeout called by the defense, stopping the clock to save as much time as possible for their offense. And the running game has been disastrous on the last couple of plays. They'll try to salvage the drive on 3rd down. Might be looking to run. He'll pull it down and run. Picks up the 1st down and gets down to avoid contact.
And every possession later in the game means so much more. You start getting in the 4th quarter, one possession games. QB drops back and makes these 1st downs. These extra set of downs now become so much more important late in these ball games.
It's a great play there by the defense, stopping that run. But now with less than a minute to go, you got to use your timeout. You got to try and conserve as much clock as possible to give yourself a chance to win.
They'll line up for a 2nd down play.
GG's in the chats.
Don't want to risk anything here. The quarterback takes a knee.
Hey, Kyson, don't be giving him hints, man. Don't be giving him hints. It is what it is, playboy.
It's amazing how much offense is just
definitely felt like he was screen sniping. I don't know if y'all caught that when I ran that screen. Then I switched it to a slant. He tried to come down still on the screen. And I noticed a few other things. That he was waiting for me to pick that plays on defensive formations. I don't know. Just thinking. Just saying out loud. As soon as I started waiting, it took him time to pick them plays. But anyway, appreciate y'all tuning in.
Another presentation of EA Sports College Football.
I don't know if y'all peeped that. Something I thought about. 25 carries, 187, 3 touchdowns, Lamar Sperling. Y'all. 10 receiving yards. Basically 200 yards, 3 touchdowns. Yes, sir. Wait, no, I don't want to go there. Good tackle. Yeah. Still threw 2 picks. I want to go a game without throwing a pick with Michaels, man. So bad. So bad. How are we next? Week. Sorry, no. We still got these 2. Yeah, these 2 games, and then next week we got Mississippi State. That's gonna be tough. But alright, guys, like, comment, subscribe.